the EA Q2 financial performance devastate. Talk us through that. Obviously, you're a big EA fan. How have they been doing? Have they been making any money?
So, look, we have spoken about their financial performance before. I'll give you some headline numbers, and there's some big numbers here. And so this is their quarter two performance. So that is from July, August, and September of this year. So, and this is going to be compared to their previous year. So their full game. So this is how much money they've earned from game sales has risen from 621 million to 716 million. So that is a rise of almost 80. No, it's a rise of 94 million pounds.
15% then.
Yeah, their live service hasn't risen that much though. So 1.29 billion to 1.3 billion. So it's a rise of 10 million. Now,
Million.
for me, what's interesting there is that they've had almost 100 million more revenue in games, but their live service, which is obviously, you can hear by the numbers, a much greater percentage of their revenue, hasn't increased that much. But their general numbers are they've gone from $1.9 billion to $2.02 billion. So they're up 100 million, give or take.
It's acceptable numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a quarter. A quarter.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, we haven't reached the Christmas period. I mean, it's going to be really interesting when we hear in probably the end of January what their Q3 performance will be. I expect a big uplift, but there is ultimately so much money that this company is making. What I will just sort of tail into though is that there is quite a negative fan response to EA at the moment in the FC community. People are leaving the game by droves. It is all the content creators are feeling it. All their viewer numbers are down. People are going, this game is not fun. We're going to go and play COD. Wow. Call of Duty. There's so many people that like.
Why? All right, from your perspective, why? Why is it? Why are people leaving, and why are they going? I'm on board.
So gameplay is appalling this year. It's such an defensive game, and the AI attacking is not good enough. In recent years, what's called the menu grind. So not actually playing the football game, but actually sorting stuff out in the menus and building and packing cards and stuff used to be a lot better. They've really restricted it this year, and you really can't do much. Or if you want to do it, you're really having to pay a lot more money. Some of the store packs are just ridiculous. So that, like I touched on before, we had £100 store pack. There's currently 19 different packs that you can buy. Right now, if I was to go and buy all of the packs, I will be spending over £1,000.
Oh my day!
So now you can see why their live service element is earning so much money, because this is enabled people to get into gambling. This is teaching kids to open packs and gamble. And I looking at other content creators and some of the people that talk to them, and they say they're addicted to opening packs in the game.
Yeah,
and it's a real bad scenario. But that's not why people are leaving. The gameplay is poor. The menu grind system is poor. They made a number of changes, and they're running promos that no one cared about. And this game has been out for 7 weeks, and Like, there are so many people that are just not wanting to play this game, and it's the real hardcores that are still playing it. The casuals have left it, and I think it's damning. But if you have paid £100 for this game after 7 weeks,
that's a lot of money.
It's not a good place. I will just quickly highlight, going back to the performance. I do have the 12-month performance, so the previous 12 months for EA, and then the subsequent year previous. So in 2023, so this was October to September 2023, October 22 to September 23, they did 2 billion in game sales and 5.5 billion in live service. That's 7.59 billion total. 2024 performance for the same period, 1.9 billion. So that was a drop on 23. And 5.49 billion in live service, which is down as well. So that brings out at 7.4 billion. So that is a drop of almost $200 million. So while that comparative period we spoke about is up a little bit, their 12-month performance numbers are slightly down. So I think that's an interesting thing, and say when we come and look at the post-Christmas numbers, it'd be wild.
I mean, the eye-opening one for me there is their their live service is what? Nearly 2x. 2x their game sales.
Yeah, it's more like 65 to 70%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Now what I will just say is live service includes, like, in EA, you can open packs, you can do all of that stuff, so buying in-game currency essentially. But there's also, if you buy EA Play or EA Play Pro, which is their monthly or annual thing to get games included in the same way like Xbox Games Pass works. So those numbers will be included. So those full game numbers are what I'll call retail, people buying the full price of the game outright. But yes, those numbers are slightly down. I'll be really interested to see how they are doing in the end of January for the Christmas period, and we will cover that as well.